Living in mid-Michigan, we know that we are bound to see snow at some point in the winter season. But did you know that there are different types of snow? Some are light and fluffy, while others can be quite dense. 6 News Chief Meteorologist David Young is here for you now to explain the differences between wet and dry snow and why you should be careful next time you are outside shoveling it.
It is that time of the year where our best friend becomes once again our snow shovel as the flakes begin to fly. But did you know as many as 10,000 injuries per year are attributed to snow shoveling in the U.S. and as many as 100 fatalities, again, because of shoveling snow? Part of the reason behind that, though, is the weight of the snow, because as it begins to come down, we're talking about 10 inches of snow, it doesn't always weigh the same thing. Let's bring our virtual house out into the real world and talk about something we refer to as snow ratios, or how much the snow weighs. Now, when it's a lighter, fluffier snow here in Michigan, let's get our first little pile of snow out of the way. That is what we call around a 15-to-1 ratio, which means 1 inch of liquid accounts for about 15 inches of snowfall. It only weighs about 4 pounds per square foot, so not all that much. That's much easier to shovel. Now, let's get our second pile out of the way there. When we talk about 10-to-1 ratio, that's what we normally see here in mid-Michigan. That means 1 inch of liquid will account for about 10 inches of snowfall. And that's going to weigh as much as around 6 pounds per square foot. So you see it's getting a little bit heavier. We've had some snows as of late that were more of the heavy wet variety, and we'll get our last pile of snow out of there. That's around a 5-to-1 ratio, so 1 inch of liquid only accounts for about 5 inches of snowfall, and that can weigh as much as 13 pounds per square foot, and that is quite a bit more lifting that you have to do. So the bottom line is just take it easy out there when you're shoveling all these snowfall and pay attention to what the ratio is. We talk about it on the newscast quite a bit, and don't worry too much. We're already well into winter, and it won't be long, just another month or two, and then things will begin to warm up, and we'll be right back into spring. Meteorologist David Young, 6 News.
Alcohol